are
Emmanuel.
We will begin our presentation with a quote from Yuval Noah Harari. In 2012, about 56 million people died throughout the world. 620,000 of them died due to human violence. War killed about 120,000 people, and crime killed another 500,000. In contrast, 800,000 people committed suicide, while 1.5 million people died due to diabetes. Sugar is now more dangerous than gunpowder.
Yes, you heard us clearly. Sugar that we all know and love is more deadly than gun that we all hate and fear. In a study published in 2014 in JAMA Internal Medicine, Dr. Frank Hu, a professor of nutrition at the Harvard THN School of Public Health, found an association between a high sugar diet and a greater risk of dying from heart disease.
Over the course of the 15-year study, people got 17% to 21% of their calories from added sugar, had a 38% higher risk of dying from cardiovascular disease compared with those who consume less sugar.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not here to scare you about sugar and frequent consumption of it. As good entrepreneurs, we did not just highlight the problems, but we proffer credible solutions to the issues highlighted. My name is Ogonaya Emanuela, and with me are
Emmanuel.
We are the enterprising nutritional giants from Government Science Secondary School, Tungamaji. We will be sharing with you on how we have used our entrepreneurial skills to come up with innovative solutions on the health hazards posed by the regular consumption of sugar. Our project this year has met all the judging criteria of the FCT Entrepreneurship Exhibition and Awards.
Criteria 1, feasibility. The global consumption of sugar has amounted to 172.6 million metric tons in 2018 to 2019 and was projected to increase to about 171.8 million metric tons by 2020 to 2021. Nigerians consume sugar heavily. It's in our tea, custard or cornflakes. It's even in our supposed healthy drinks like Zobo, Kunu, Furan, etc. Because of the high numbers of Nigerians consuming sugar in large quantities, we as a team decided to look into a healthy alternative to sugar.
At first, we looked into honey as a healthy alternative to sugar. However, we're discouraged by the rising cost of honey in the market and also the high adulteration of honey. As serious entrepreneurs, we had to find a better alternative if we were to help solve a major health challenge. After a series of research, we began to see evidence that we in fact stumbled on a healthier, safer option that a lot of people have turned blind eyes to.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow us to introduce you to Phoenix dactylifera. Phoenix dactylifera, commonly known as date or date palm, is a flowering plant species in the palm family, Ericaceae, cultivated for its edible sweet fruit called date. Date palm is grown in the northern part of Nigeria, which include Kaduna, Katsina, Kano, Sokoto, Kebbi, Jigawa, Gombe, Yobe, Bauchi, and Adamawa states.
Criteria 2, impact assessment. According to the World Health Organization, which is WHO, the average person should not consume no more than 50 grams of sugar a day, including sugars found in our dairy, fruits, and vegetables. Excessive intake of sugar eventually causes our liver to be resistant to insulin and ultimately causes diabetes mellitus type 2 and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Another thing that happens to the liver with too much sugar intake is leptin resistance.
Leptin is also known as the satiety hormone, and it's a hormone that's produced to tell us when we're full and to stop eating. Studies have shown that too much sugar switches off this hormone, so we don't know when we're full, which causes overeating. Recent evidence has shown that high fat is not the leading cause of high disease and high cholesterol as previously thought. In fact, high sugar is the leading cause. A diet high in sugar can increase obesity and diabetes risk, and both have been shown to increase the likelihood of heart disease. In addition, excess sugar ultimately affects the arteries and circulation and can increase the likelihood of hypertension and stroke.
Criterion 3, relevance, need, and result. In comparison, dates are full of nutrition, especially dry dates. Dry dates are high in calories, particularly carbohydrates. It contains essential vitamins and minerals with fibers. Dates are famous for their rich concentration of antioxidants, which can be beneficial for your cardiac and pulmonary health, making them one of the most ideal heart-healthy foods. Dates contain several nutrients which give various health benefits to the body, from reducing cholesterol to healthy bones.
The dates provide various kinds of antioxidants to treat different diseases. The antioxidants protect our cells from free radicals that may cause harmful reactions to our body and lead to diseases. It is very clear that the overall health of dates to the overall health of Nigerians cannot be overemphasized, and that is why we are at the forefront of promoting them.
Criterion 4, innovation and creativity. After our research led us to the date food, which is commonly known in the northern part of Nigeria as Dabino, we began to explore different options that will be able to package foods for mass consumption by Nigerians. After much exploration, we are proud to announce our exciting new products, the Dabi Cure, Day Powder, Date Syrup, and Date Tea. These 3 products are a refined version of the Dabino or date food, which have been processed and extracted to form a syrup, a powder, and a medicinal tea that can be used to replace sugar, honey, and other artificial sweeteners.
Our David Curl product contains potassium, iron, calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, all at higher levels than it causes maple syrup and honey, because it comes from a fruit and is minimally processed. It contains fibers, which helps with blood sugar levels. The glycemic index of sweeteners can be a cause for concern for those who have diabetes, but lucky for them, date syrup has a lower GI than other natural sweeteners. Vitamin A, B, C, and D are also present in this syrup.
Not only is our date product nutritious and delicious, but it also contains potentially life-saving properties. A tablespoon of our date product contains more than the potassium, calcium, and magnesium levels of maple syrup or honey, with up to 10 times the antioxidants. Refined sugar has none of that.
Criterion 5, Criterion 5, integrity and community resources. Our business benefits from a strong community backing. Our school is located in a rural area with heavy farming presence. Since our raw materials are sourced directly from local farmers, we use the opportunity to engage them in better farming mechanics, healthier lifestyle, and better storage of their products as they are now our new suppliers.
Our immediate school communities were also integral to our process as students and teachers helped in better shape our business approach. Our community were our first market target, and they helped in better tasting our products before we released to the general public. We benefit from the strong support from our community leaders, the emir, the sarki, and the local farmers.
Nigeria is still faced with the problem of managing a proper pension scheme for its retirees. Many pensioners are unable to access their pension on time after retirement. Some pensioners even die on verification queue while attempting to collect their pension.
Nicon Luxury once said, and I quote, "As in all successful ventures, the foundation of a good retirement is planning." Statistics have shown that in 2004, railway pensioners were owed 20 months of pension, amounting to about 3.6 million naira. Statistics also show that 90% of pensioners in Nigeria aged 60 years and above live with irregular pension.
That is why my team and I developed the mobile application Future Assured, which sends timely reminders to workers to update their records on time before their retirement. Good day, everyone. My name is Akala Jumariam. We are Team Guarantee from Government Day Secondary School, Karo, and here with me are
Harold Roger Adelani Titilayo. Now we want to examine our mobile application under the following judging criteria. Criterion 1,
feasibility studies. This project, Future Assured, can be carried out on a large scale because it sends timely reminders to workers, both in the public and private sector, to update their records on time. This project has been tested in the school and shown to the community head to introduce it to the subjects.
It can now be introduced to the Secondary Education Board, which consists of about 88 senior secondary schools that all have teachers registered under various fund administrators. The app can now be further replicated to other workers in the Federal Capital Territory.
Criterion 2,
impact assessment.
Our mobile application, Future Assured, helps to minimize the rate at which pensioners lose their entitlement benefits after retirement by sending them timely reminders, thereby reducing the delay in the payment processes. When pensioners are able to access their retirement benefits on time, there will be a reduction in debt rate caused by inability to access funds to pay medical bills to take care of your health.
Constant worry about their pension, which may lead to different diseases like hypertension and high blood pressure, can also be reduced. Any fraud by pension bodies and offices can also be reduced. Criterion 3, relevance and need.
Most of the time, the delay in the payment of the retirement benefits are caused by inaccuracy of pension record. Most of the workers in the public and private sector often forget to update their record due to work stress.
Some even die of verification queues while attempting to collect their pension. But with Future Assured, they can have easy access to their pension funds after their retirement.
Workers can access our services anywhere, anytime, which makes it easier to track their record from the comfort of their homes, so as to access any missed months not entered in their record, and to be reminded to visit the pension fund administrator to correct any error in their records. Future Assured also helps in achieving Sustainable Development Goal 1, no poverty,
And Sustainable Development Goal number 8, decent work and economic growth. Criterion 4, innovation and creativity. Future Assured is the first of its kind in Nigeria, but we have a few indirect competitors. Previously, workers often forget to update their records on time, but with Future Assured, timely reminders are sent to these workers every 2 months, starting from 2 years for their retirement, to update their records on time. This makes it easier to access their funds after their retirement. Workers also get notifications to update their records if there is any error in it. Criterion 5, integrity and community resources.
We want to appreciate our principal, Mrs. Onu Ngozi, and our matron, Mrs. Aisha Suleiman, the Visiolas Foundation, the Sakari of Karu, His Royal Highness Dr. Emmanuel Kautaye. We also appreciate Mr.
There's no reason to be confused. There's a strong reason to worry, right?
Yes. Of course, yes. The Nigerian Federal Fire Service said in a newspaper publication that the country has lost properties worth over 18.9 trillion naira in just 2021 alone. Fire and poor air quality are wreaking havoc in our beloved country, and we cannot allow that go unchecked anymore.
Good day, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our impassioned judges, highly esteemed teachers, and our fellow entrepreneurs. My name is Resonance Udechukwu Ibaga, and with me are Mwala Fechioma,
Jimo Daniel.
We are the Tech Teens team from Government Secondary School GB here in Abuja, and we present to you our project that successfully met the judging criteria of the FCT SEB Entrepreneurship Exhibition and Awards. Sit back, relax, and follow our innovation. Criteria 1, visibility.
The Nigerian Federal Fire Service has identified electrical sparks as the major causes of fire outbreaks across the country. The statistics reveal that the number of fire incidents caused by electrical sparks were 636, while electrical appliances caused 447 fire cases in the year under review.
It further stated that gas and special services caused 151 fire incidents, while cigarette stop and bush burning caused 133 fires. So we see a common denominator in these fire outbreaks: chemicals in the air. Chemicals cause air pollution and play a vital role in fire outbreaks. That's why our solution is here to tackle.
Criteria 2, impact assessment.
According to updated figures from the Health Effects Institute and Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation, more than 64,000 people died from household air pollution in Nigeria in 2017. The pollution is mainly from the burning of solid fuels such as charcoal and wood for cooking in open fires, leaky stoves, and kerosene lamps.
Women and young children are the most affected, with more than 23,000 children dying in Nigeria every year as a result of acute lower respiratory infections, including pneumonias, caused by the use of solid fuels. We strongly believe that if we don't take urgent action on air pollution, we will never come close to achieving sustainable development in the world.
Criteria 3, relevance, need, and results.
According to the World Health Organization, Nigeria has a mortality rate for air pollution of 307 for every 100,000 people. More than 114,000 people died from household air pollution in 2017. The highest in Africa. More people die from air pollution in Nigeria than in
stands for Fast Air Quality Detection Device because of its smart ability to sense and analyze air quality within the environment in real time. FAT 2000 can also be used for outdoor and indoor air quality monitoring and management.
The FAT 2000 detects elevated levels of harmful particles and chemicals quickly and relay that information to users via computers and smartphones in a format that is easy to understand. It typically measures NO2, carbon dioxide, PM 2.5 pollutants, and other various harmful chemicals. It triggers a loud alarm if air quality is compromised and fire-causing chemicals are sensed in the air. Criterion 5, integrity and community resources.
It is said that charity begins at home. So in the course of carrying out these projects, you also have to take time out to sensitize our immediate community on the dangers of air pollution and how to prevent fire outbreak.
We embarked on a visit to the palace of the paramount ruler of Chile to speak to His Royal Highness and the subjects on the topics you mentioned earlier. We ensured that we passed our message in their local dialect to aid comprehension. We also used that medium to acknowledge our beloved mother, Dr. Ms. Nanwe Emeje, our #1 mother in FCT Secondary Education Board, for what she has been doing in FCT schools and what she's about to do thereafter, and also for giving us a conducive entrepreneurship environment for learning. Criterion 6, continuity. Our team is made up of the highest levels of leadership in our school. We have the head boy and the head girl in our team, as well as junior students who are also learning the principle of leadership, teamwork, innovation, creativity, ingenuity, and other skills necessary for our team to succeed years and years of transition. Criterion 7, use of media.
As a highly dynamic tech team, which knows that the world is a global village, and our immediate community is also online and vast, we also produce short videos in various Nigerian dialects and posted them online, as well as shared on WhatsApp groups. You all will agree with us that not only the parents and adults message on WhatsApp, but also share the videos. So we took advantage of that.
And in conclusion, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see in distinguished panel of judges, our team has met 4 Sustainable Development Goals, SDG 3, Good Health and Well-being, Goal 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, Goal 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, and Goal 13, Climate Action.
We have also shown how we are on the path to helping Nigerians secure trillions of naira from fire outbreak, while also helping the populace battle air pollution. You all would agree with us that we have not only successfully provided a solution to these problems, but have also successfully provided a solution to all these problems we are facing, thereby securing lives and property.
We leave you with the famous words of Nelson Mandela. I learned that courage was not
Good morning, panel of judges. We, at the prestigious of Government Secondary School Gabalada, are here to present to you our smart waste management technology. According to the World Bank Group, the world generates about 2.1 billion tons of municipal waste annually. 33% of that extreme water is not managed in an environmentally safe manner. Worldwide, per person per day generates the average of 0.74 kilograms of waste, which only varies from 0.11 to 4.54 kilograms.
And I want to say that there's no such thing as a way. When we throw something away, it goes somewhere. So for us Nigerians, where the waste go, when we throw it away? In the gutter, under the bridge, the river, the sea, the lake, basically everywhere, which is not the healthy practice.
According to a study conducted by members of the Department of Microbiology, Faculty of Biological Science and Department of Public Health, Faculty of Applied Medical Science, University of Abuja, Nigeria, waste produced by the household in the study include vegetables, useful items, ash, clothing around, wood, and animal waste.
And the diseases associated with the waste generated by this household include 18.2% of cholera, 47.2% of malaria, 10.7% of Lassa fever, and 53.9% of diarrhea cases.
And here we are today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we at the President of Government Secretary of Abuja, we are waste management specialists, and we are here to share with you how you have successfully built an innovation that addresses the present challenge in our
and it's very rated at 0.6 kg in urban area, 0.44 kg in rural area, as opposed 0.7 to 1.8 kg in developed countries. There is a continuous increase of municipal solid waste in educational infrastructure, commercial infrastructure, among others.
Numbers of households reached 43.0 million in 2020 in Nigeria, according to the National Bureau of Statistics. This is 2.52% more than in the previous year.
2. Impact assessment. The more emission we produce due to how much gas we generate affect us long-term. One can develop diseases such as asthma, childhood cancer, birth defect, preterm delivery, low birth weight, COPD, and other infectious diseases.
Waste disposal of landfills has impact on raising energy activity. 78% of participants have complained to us about the effect of air contamination. Conceptual epidemiological study reveals that households suffer from daily diseases due to poor sanitation.
Poor waste management and water contamination. Poor waste management has adverse effects on human health. Carbon exposure and liver disease causes kidney damage disease and liver bioaccumulation that leads to cancer 54. Effect of toxic metals on human health causes headache, irritability, memory deterioration, and diminished intellectual capacity.
3. Relevance, need, and results. The United Healthy Environment Healthy People Report indicates that lack of access to clean water and sanitation has caused about 58% of diarrhea cases in low and middle-income countries. Unsafe water, inadequate sanitation, or insufficient hygiene is responsible for 3.5 billion deaths worldwide, which is representing about 25% of children younger than 14 years. It said,
There is a great evidence to suggest that exposure to natural environment has impact on mental health benefits. Clean water and air sanitation reduce mortality and mobility, healthier lifestyle of workers, children, youths, elderly, the women, and it's crucial to mental health.
Criteria 4. Innovation and creativity. A critical issue for a smart city is increase in waste generation with accelerated population growth in the cities. Two significant challenges for waste management are waste collection and part collection. First, waste collection is a daily task in the urban areas. A total deployment of waste truck routes in which environmental, economic, and social factors must be considered.
secondly, the pathway should be shortened in order to reduce the high cost of fuel and use the water man by applying graph theory. Some solutions have introduced the use of IoT devices in the estimation of fuel inboxes, send the data out from internet about for decision making, integrity and cognitive results. These our projects have been exhibited at the Chief Palace in front of the Elder, and they all applauded it in continuity. In order to ensure the continuity of this our assembly project, we have recruited and trained new members of our team, from SS1 to SS2, on the use of IoT devices, business writing, and other strategic business operations.
Criteria 7. Use of media. Brand awareness, marketing, and sales is very important. So we will be using every media at our disposal to create awareness, boost credibility, and make sales.
We intend to use social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram for product awareness, for it is quickly becoming a primary point for contacts and brands.
Distinguished judges, our highly esteemed guests, we have shown to you today how our innovation can provide an effective waste management.
We have set about infusing innovation to our industry. Most people shun and pay no mind.
We believe that we have reached the following sustainable development goals: clean water and air sanitation, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, climate action, life on land, sustainable cities and communities.
We believe that you will agree with us. We have met all the criteria of this competition, and we are well on the path of making Nigeria cleaner and healthier. We leave you with the words of Albert Einstein.
Imagination is more important than technology. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination penetrates the whole world, stimulating progress, implementing revolution. Thank you.
Due to research conducted by ESTEM team of government of secondary school, we discovered that the National Examination Council, NECO, recorded mass failure in 2009, where only 1.8% candidates passed the examination. In 2019, 86% failed the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, UTME, and in the same year, only 26.0% passed the West African Secondary School Certificate Examination, WASU.
A famous philosopher, Sigmund Freud, said, and I quote, "You can't teach people everything they need to know. The best you can do is to position them where they can find what they need to know when they need to know it."
In reference to the United Nations International Child Education Fund UNICEF, the Federal Ministry of Education and the Universal Basic Education Commission, we, the ESTEM members of government secondary schools, have found that the Government Girls Secondary School Duse, we are education mothers here to share with you on how we excel in the creation of an innovation that addresses a sophisticating challenge while meeting the judging criteria for this competition.
My name is Umar Chiaza, and with me here are
Andrew Elizabeth Omari.
Kasako Bukisu Abakar.
Join us as we venture into the digitalized entrepreneurial journey. Category 1, feasibility.
Our project study up to Mobile has the full ability and capability in full order to be carried out on a larger scale as it analyzes the following features and attributes.
1. It serves as easy learning aid for both children, youth, and adults. It promotes online learning in utilized educational environment. Our project boosts continuous learning. Criterion 2. Impact assessment.
Our project, Study Help 20 mobile app, is technologically friendly as it's not hazardous to people. You can access our project through the use of electronic devices such as phones and computers, to mention but a few, with use of data.
Our project persistency helps to make the student master the question in order to prepare them for any examination. It increases the percentage rate of academic performance and sets literacy to an early grade.
Our project boosts continuous learning. It makes students to explore in career development courses. Criterion 3. Relevant needs and results.
Our project, Study Help 20 mobile app, helps in enhancing learning anytime and anywhere. Just as the saying goes, there is no limit to knowledge. Our project, Study Help 20 mobile app, helps in making the education sector more transparent, thereby eradicating favoritism. Our project, Study Help 20 mobile app, helps to boost individual focused learning as students get enough opportunity to learn and clear their concepts, even after the classroom hours.
Gone are the days when students have to rely on the lectures given to them by their teachers in schools or by the notes of their classrooms. With our project, Study Up 20 Mobile, students are able to access learning at any point in time and from anywhere in the world without any geographical boundary. Our project, Study Up 20 Mobile, has brought about a technological revolution in education that helps students as well as teachers expand and enhance their learning process. Criterion 4, innovation and creativity.
Our project, Study Hub 20 mobile app, is different from other mobile applications by the fact that it's technologically based. Our innovative ideas have made us create a fast learning mode for both children, youth, and adults. We have variety of courses to pick from depending on your choice. We have past questions on JAM, WAEC, NECO, GCE, sets from 2014 to date, and lots more. Our project, Study Hub 20 mobile app, issues certificates to users after completing a course.
We discovered that innovation in education creates room for students and teachers to research and use all the tools and uncover something new. Our project, Study Help 20 mobile app, does not only have educational courses, it also has corporate courses such as emotional intelligence courses, money management courses, children decision-making courses, and lots more. Therefore, our project has been designed to solve universal problems.
It is free to download, quick and easy to navigate, brainstorm new ideas, organize the ideas you already have with our best app, Study Up 20 mobile app for creative minds. Criterion 5, integrity and community resources.
Our project, Study Hub 20 mobile app, has acknowledged the traditional ruler of the community, who has approved his nomination as chairman and promised to create awareness in all schools under Barry Area Council. Our ESTEM team of Government Girls Secondary School Duse made a visit to the Happy Meal of Duse, who has shown his full support and involvement in the establishment of our project.
Our project, Study Help 20 mobile app, has full support from Barrister Ugo Uzokalu, who is to be the main source of our project.
Have you ever realized or wondered why the word mother can never be pronounced or spelled without the word mother in it? I want to acknowledge a very important person, an epitome of beauty, a go-getter, a pace-setter, a zealous woman. Without this woman, our project cannot start nor be completed. None other than the director and secretary of the FCT Secondary Education Board, Dr. Mrs. Nari MJ. Thank you very much, ma'am, and hats off to you for all your support and willingness toward the establishment of our project, Study Up 20 mobile app.
Category 6, continuity.
Our ESTEM team of Government Girls Secondary School Duse have made measures for the sustainment of our project through the enrollment of the new senior secondary school 1 student by educating more students about our app, Study Up 20 mobile app, and equip practice and teaching in order to equip students.
Making our app easy to use for both new and returning users, adding new features and updates, for example. We also send copies of flyers and banners outside the school for the less privileged to partake. Criterion 7, use of media and presentation skill.
Our project, Study Up 20 mobile app, is on different online platforms or channels such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, to receive updates on latest promos, features, information added, and lots more. Our project, Study Up 20 mobile app, is also on TV stations such as NTA, ETC,
J. Hart once said, and I quote, "People will only engage if it is relevant and help them solve a problem." Our project study of 20 mobile app is not just here, but it is here to stay, to join hands in collaboration with the FCT Education Secretariat to solve. Thank you.
Limited adoption of research findings and technologies,
We are creating an online presence through use of social media like Facebook and online news. Thank you.
Most definitely, your physical appearance matters. The way you dress, your hygiene, it all matters. These are the words of Jonathan Adler, a famous American potter. Does the physical appearance of an individual really matter? Isn't beauty still in the eye of the beholder? Physical appearance affects the personal development of individuals. It makes them sociable, and individuals are more conscious of them. Scientists even observe that attractiveness plays a role in the positive growth of individuals and in their careers.
Unfortunately, a lot of conditions come in the way of being attractive. Among them is acne. Acne is a skin condition that affects 5% of teenagers. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes, my team and I will be bringing to light some key information on acne, its devastating effects, and what we've done to curb this undeserving menace.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, every dignitary, judges, and my fellow students. My name is Precious Sylvester, and here with me are we are acting Envision the Future. We'll be sharing with you how our project this year have made the judging criteria of the FCT Entrepreneurship Exhibition Awards.
Acne is a skin condition that arises when hair follicles get plugged with dead skin cells and oil. Acne is most common among teenagers and youngsters, though it affects people of ages. The most common medication for acne is antibiotics, retinoid, and retinoid-like drugs. Yahya in 2009 reported that acne is most common among teenagers in Nigeria, and it affects most about 90.7% of the teenagers. The growing rate of skin disorders is the major factor augmenting the demand for markets globally during the forecast period. For instance, in 2016, a study conducted by the University of Colorado found that between 1990 and 2010, acne rates increased 11% among US teenagers.
Unfortunately, the global acne treatment market size was valued at $5.46 billion in 2019 and is projected to reach $7.19 billion by 2027 with a compound annual growth rate of 4.6% during forecast period. This is to say, based on the statistics we mentioned, the feasibility of our project is as clear as day and night because the market size value for treatment of acne is large. Acne sufferers who have gone through mental health issues are responding to stigmatization in our culture. In a study done by researchers from the Harvard Medical School, the University of Utah, and the Cambridge Health Alliance published by the American Academy of Dermatologists, participants were shown pictures of people who had various skin conditions like acne, vertigo, psoriasis, wax, and even eczema. A questionnaire was completed exploring their reactions and perceptions to each of these images.
62.5% of subjects said they were upset by the acne images. 55.4% of subjects thought that acne was caused by poor hygiene. 37.6% of subjects thought that acne was related to diet, and 50% believed that acne was infectious. The majority of subjects said they would feel ashamed if they had acne and would find someone with acne unattractive. In addition, 41.1% of subjects said that they would feel uncomfortable being seen with a person with acne and would feel uncomfortable touching them. Clearly, this study shows that acne sufferers' perception of others' lack of acceptance of them is not just in their heads. They are responding to real prejudices and misconceptions in their friends, peers, surrounding culture.
Acne is thought to be a tribal problem, especially when compared to other diseases. But some studies have shown that people with acne experience social, psychological, and emotional ramifications at the same level as those with chronic health problems like epilepsy, diabetes, and arthritis. Clearly, the emotional consequences of acne shouldn't be taken lightly.
According to studies done by psychologists, having acne can make people feel depressed, angry, anxious, and overwhelmed. These feelings doesn't just occur in teenagers. As young as adults are as likely as teens to also feel that acne negatively affects their lives, regardless of how severe the acne might be.
Our innovation is using natural products without side effects associated with our competitor in the market. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration allows certain use of over-the-counter acne medication that can cause potential life-threatening allergic reaction or severe irritation. For instance, in 2014, FDA distributed certain safety alerts pertaining in the use of benzoyl peroxide for this treatment.
Through extensive research and consultation, our team has come up with a solution for the treatment of acne. It's our product this is a 100% organic product with its raw material sourced locally. It contains a water-based cleanser, an antiseptic homemade soap, and our cream. It was locally produced by our team and it has been tested and proven to cure acne within a short period of time without being exposed to chemicals like other products in the market.
As part of our goal to sensitize our immediate community about the harmful effects of acne on individuals, we took a courtesy visit to the palace of the Emir of Suba, educating those present about acne, how it affects people, and ways of curbing this undesirable menace.
We presented some of our products for a real blessing and offer free sample to those present. We believe that carrying the community along in a project like this will go a long way in improving the health and well-being of the populace.
In creating this excellent product, our team has taken strict measures for the continuity of this product by training the junior classes on all the stages of making these products.
Social media allow various marketers to connect and engage potential customers where they are linked at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and even some of the younger platforms like TikTok.
In conclusion, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have succeeded in bringing to your attention an often forgotten skin condition that causes social and mental challenges. We have shown you how our project has used innovation and creativity to stand out in the market. We have also addressed all the judging criteria and are sure that you agree with us that we are indeed Team Envision the Future, who are committed to the health and well-being of our community.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, our young entrepreneurs from Government Girls Secondary School. Bye.